Welcome, welcome to our latest installation of Players of the Realms presenting the Dapper Dans. I know, Joe, you just love that name.
She's our Dapper Dane.
I like it. She might not like it, but I do.
If I'd had a choice in the matter, I would have resisted.
You chose to glower at me.
I did.
You didn't take a hat.
Ultimately, you attempted to, and then Mech came in and said, "No, we're the Dapper Dans."
Yep.
So you did try. You covered Fennec's mouth, and would you have preferred the Dapper Dons?
It's the whole dapper thing, but sure.
I like.
Folks,
you created this literally with Fennec. You created a dapper-looking person.
You created a monster. Look at what you did.
I like the Dapper Dans. I'm all for it.
I regret all my choices.
Which
the players at home and the players and the people on stream, you can't see me, but I am viscerally cringing at the name.
Which means it's vintage Bob.
You know you want at least a bowler hat, though, right?
I don't know.
Right, Levin?
It rolls off the tongue.
Feel a little responsible for this.
That silence is yes, I know it.
So,
about that question of the session. So, I think we have an interesting question of the session for this evening. I don't know if the players are going to agree, but we'll find out. So the question that we had in mind for this evening was, what, if any, deity does your character worship? Now, you don't explicitly have to worship a deity. If you don't worship one, what are your views on those who do? So starting us off, let's take a look at my order that I have in front of me. Let's see. I have Ceres. Take it away. So, what deity do you follow? And if you follow none, what do you view? What's your view?
Well, she's a cleric, so she is going to follow a god. She in fact follows Oladra. She's apparently the patron of entertainers, gamblers, and those who are willing to take risks, such as, rogue types and gamblers and kind of thrill seekers in general, or anyone who's just needs a turn of good luck. And that's kind of been Ceres's whole thing, is that a lot of her life is really crappy luck, and she's always anytime a good break seems to come her way, she attributes it to Oladra.
So that's definitely a fitting god, especially that, your character has been all about taking those chances.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, moving forward, Fennec, or I should say the other Matt.
Hello. I'm the other Matt, playing Fennec, the Shadow Sorcerer. So, Fennec doesn't directly follow or worship any particular entity, but he does have an interest in the works of the Shadow, being kind of like an entity of, associated with darkness, secrets, and hidden knowledge, which is kind of Fennec's wheelhouse. He doesn't particularly worship or call patronage to any particular thing, because he actually he believes in the gods, he believes in the entities and the deities, but he himself believes that they are not worthy of worship. That, they pick and choose where they, integrate themselves into the world, when he sees the mortals doing more of their work than anything. So if anything, he believes the gods should be worshipping the mortals.
Interesting. So Fennec is really in that chaotic state where he feels that the entire regime kind of needs to be shifted.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty close to how Blood of Vol is.
I was kind of thinking that, or similarly with similar ideologies, the what is that? The Cult of Vol? No. Blood of Vol. I think it is.
Yeah, that's what I had said.
Oh, sorry.
Aaron, do you have literature or linkage to that stuff?
I'll send it to you PM later.
Appreciate it. So yeah, that's Fennec. Fancies and acknowledges the shadow, but isn't worthy of the worship.
Good to know. All right, Levin, you are up next, sir.
Hello, everyone. I'm Aaron, and I play the Tarnatal elf, Levin. As an elf of Valinor, our common faith is we are spirits of the past. So we treat ourselves as spiritual anchors for the greatest champions of our people, and through our faith, we keep their spirits from being lost to oblivion. Part of that is we are primarily raised on legends of our people, so tales of champions that have battled dragons and armies of giants, and the studies we go through are just preparations, and it's our duty to be a revenant of our ancestor, basically to live our life as they did, and to allow the champion to walk the world again vicariously through us. This bond between ancestor and living elf is considered holy. So they don't speak to us or control our actions in a direct manner, so we just hold the belief that they're with us, and that our instincts and our reflexes are simply the ancestor moving through and telling us what to do. So it's mostly an indirect bond. And the closer we follow that path, the more guidance they provide, helping us to create new legends. That's a fairly central tenet for Valinor elves.
Interesting. So the past is always living in you and guiding you in all of your movements.
Keeping a part of it with us.
So, as Joan would say, your ancestors made you a cop.
Everyone keeps making that assumption.
I'm not making the assumption. I'm just piggybacking off the assumption that's really made.
Oh no, there's a stigma for Valinor elves where everyone thinks that they're like mercenaries and conquerors, and it's like, maybe you get to know a few of them a little better.
Fair point. Very fair. Alright, Mech, you, sir, are up next.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Matt. I'm the Matt, playing Mech, the Warforged Paladin. So, Mech, during the war, did not have a Patreon, but kind of picked one up in his time in the libraries. He follows Orion. It's the patron of law and lore. It's usually followed by wizards and scholars and librarians. He had nothing but time. I mean, he had to work. He had to be there all the time, so he made the best of it. And that's where he started to learn magic. Just picking up books, reading, learning from the excuse me, sorry. Learning from the people coming to the library, contributing, and just he made the best of it. It's kind of what he thinks. He likes lore, he likes order, he likes structure. Kind of makes sense to him.
Understandable. It's definitely represented. Definitely rigid with the rules.
He also wears the symbol that's the book with the bookmark on the kind of shoulder cape that he wears.
Gotcha. Also noted. Alright, so moving forward, Yami, what do you think?
Alrighty, so Yami, playing as Yami, the Azamar war cleric. So I do follow a deity. Her name is Dol Ara. She's the sovereign of sun and sacrifice. So basically, Dol Ara oversees all of those who fight with wisdom as well as weapons. So basically, it's the same thing. What I follow, you have to be as sharp as with your sword as you are with your mind. So you have to keep even balance to things. And basically, she's like a light in the dark places. Like she seeks justice, and it's more like an honor part. So it's all about like a warrior kind of thing. Like, all right, she's the light in the darkness. She's like the person you can look towards when you lose hope, and you need that little oomph. So, the reason Yami actually follows her was because originally Yami was orphaned into a whole thing. We'll get into future sessions, but the person that took him in, she was a cleric and taught him the ways of Dolara, and he just upheld her teachings and kept that on going after the stuff. And that's how he met Fennec and all that good stuff. But yeah.
That's definitely an interesting connection that I'm looking forward to exploring. So, that is our question of the session, brought to you by Players of the Realms and by Dice Legion. So, check them out. 10% off when you use the coupon code POTR. Always got to get some advertising in there. If anybody else wants some advertising done on our show, hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, on every major media feed there is. So, moving
Or just
forward.
technical difficulties.
Hold on. That technical difficulty bumper, though, I loved it. I don't know if you saw it, but it was wonderful. I hope I never have to use it again.
But for those of you that saw it, it was brought to you by Dice Legion.
Not the flop. Let's not do this because then I have to cut and paste. Don't make me cut and
No, I'm
paste.
kidding. Moving forward.
Save that for break time.
I had to.
Or subscribe, and then we'll record these shenanigans as a bonus for your subscription. We have a Patreon. And then you get to hear all of our background chatter, which, frankly, could be scary, hilarious, or a combination of both all at once. Depends on what moment you're catching us at.
Completely wholesome.
I don't think we've ever been described as wholesome off camera, live.
Anything.
I don't think we're ever described as wholesome.
Anytime.
No.
Yeah.
Anytime.
What do you mean? We are loving, caring people. Okay.
Any
Yeah.
reasonable person capable of tying their own shoes would not call us as such.
Give me a deception check, Yami, because that was a flat out lie. Flat out lie. But I digress from that group bashing that we just did to each other there. We are not wholesome, folks. Sorry. We struggle just to keep it PG-13. And,
Wait, that means we get one curse word.
that's why I
Fuck.
said we struggle. Oh, thanks. You blew it on that.
Only one of us gets to use it per session.
Fuck.
You're welcome.
Gosh diddly
Oh,
on it.
damn, we just violated it. Oh well. As a recap, some interesting stuff happened. Who wants to popcorn off some events of the consistent battle?
There's
Well.
undead now.
Yep, I was gonna say so. I remember last starting off, Mech and I believe Levin and Cyrus was a little up north. They were taking care of their business. Me and Fennec were handling business down there in the darkness, killing off these guys, and then eventually they all came to us. Well, I still don't know where Levin is.
Mech
Even-
shut himself into a house with 3 people and just
Yeah, thank you.
went to town.
Thank you. I forgot that bit.
As an added feature to that, he left one alive. He knocked him unconscious and bound
I
him.
did.
But hey,
Ooh.
that's one fewer corpse to be brought back.
I mean, it's just one less murder your group committed. You
I was
dapper
thinking ahead.
Dan's you.
Hey,
Aggressive
hey, listen.
self-defense.
Yeah, I was
shot
about to say, hey, we
I
trying to help.
mean, is it
They shot first.
self-defense if you trespass?
It is self-defense if they fire first.
We didn't see a sign.
Yep, there were no
Also,
signs.
we tried saying hi first.
This isn't
No.
a stand your ground state.
Are you sure about that 5 minutes?
But yes, so I believe after all that incident, we had to take out some outlying bandits, and then once we dispatched them all, they definitely came back to life through unknown forces, as for now. But yeah, and now we are in apocalypse.
Well,
Terrace is raging.
impressive.
Nah, personal character trait, not class feature.
I know. But again,
Also,
still would be
I still have that acolyte grappled, I believe.
Yes, you do.
Alright.
As a couple of pieces of filler, as you were working your way, exploring and slaughtering all of these people, a sorceress appeared from the house that is up here. She made her way down, provoking an opportunity attack at some point, I believe, from Ceres, and continued her way down until she was eventually grappled by Yami. She attempted to break through the grapple but failed, and then those who were around noticed that there was a necklace that she was wearing that began to glow brightly and crack as the spell finished casting. And from that, you would notice that 1, 2. Sorry for having them next to the corpses. I didn't want to take them off the map when I placed them. So, I can remove them. I wanted the basic location there. 1, 2, 3.
That's right. I forgot she teleported.
She tried.
She did. She face stepped. Or shadow stepped, I should say.
Yeah, she teleported. I don't got her anymore.
And all 6 of the corpses within 60 feet are now reanimated. So, before we launch back into the combat that we left, I do want to propose a question, because you have had the same initiative orders for the last 2 sessions. Would you like this opportunity to re-roll initiative?
I would vote yes.
New enemies? I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I have the same question I had for last session. Would this be counted as a mechanically new combat were we to do this?
At this point, it could be classified that, unless you are...
Well, it's relevant for my
prefer.
character's mechanics. And that's the only reason I ask.
If you choose to re-roll the initiative, it will be counted as a separate combat. If you would prefer to use your current initiatives, it would be the same combat. I know it seems
I'm gonna
very,
lose this vote.
flip-floppity.
I'm the only one who wants to probably keep the initiative because I have a nice 22 and I like that.
Definitely
But
understandable, but again, I do want to pose that to the group because it has been 2 weeks.
I don't care either way.
I would vote for, a reroll on initiative, but that's 1 for, 1 against, and 1 indecisive.
Nope, I say I vote for rerolls, so that's 2 for reroll.
Yeah, that's fine. We can reroll.
Alrighty, so with that, I'm going to clear this 14-round combat cycle. So we last for almost a minute and a half.
Yeah, I want to clear that field up real quick.
Alright, so I'm going to remove the corpses.
So we're not rerolling initiative?
Yes.
We will be, but he has to wait until he fills up the combat counter.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to clear some of these corpses out.
We ain't forgetting that roll, Mac.
We clean up the map a bit.
Cleaning out the corpses. We probably didn't make that easy for you. Was there something?
Why? You made it so that I could just hit delete.
Question. You did say that the acolyte or the sorceress teleported. I know she's not next to me anymore. I don't know if you wanted to move her too.
Not that she teleported. She used the equivalent of a shadow step.
She got over here and then she ran around the bend on the trail.
So, Think of it
Yeah,
as
Real
that's
quick,
just
just
how-
as further cleanup, you have one on the lower right and two on the upper left.
she does have the equivalent of a Misty Step. So that is the ability that she used.
So I'm just saying because she's still right by me. So
Yeah,
She used that
basically,
a couple turns earlier. She did have
Yeah.
used
no,
recently.
I think she was over here. I think when she teleported. No.
No, she was up by the door. She was
Oh,
up
when
here.
she first came. Yeah, when she first came.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
She
Yeah, I
hasn't
don't know if
teleported
you-
since.
you grappled her about here, and then she teleported there, and then you followed after.
okay, all right. I'll just
Yeah.
let you set that up.
Yeah, no, that's how that part happened because you grappled her, I think either here or here, and then she teleported here because she knew that was where she would be able to see the most bodies.
Okay, Roger.
So with that, you can now roll initiative.
May the dice be with me, and it's completely not.
And
Oh.
just put me for an 11.
Oh man, I got worse. I'm at 21 now. I hate
Oh
that.
god! Oh,
Oh, how
gee!
dare you!
All right. Oh
I knew
my
this wouldn't work
gosh!
in my favor.
Terrible. I'm even worse.
You're still ahead of the zombie. Most of the zombies.
I knew I should have dipped into necromancy.
It's all right. I got all the answer solves.
All right, and Mac, you said you had an 11, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the first roll that I had.
All right, so everybody's in. Let's begin. It's 11. Take it away.
Oh, this is not going to end well for that acolyte.
Nah, I think she
Let's take a
did.
look. If I were to move here, because on my first turn of combat, I get an extra 10 feet of movement speed.
Okay.
If I were to move here, would I have a clear shot on the acolyte?
Yes.
Okay. Hand crossbow hit, because that's the one I have readied.
Go ahead and try.
And would I have been considered hidden from the last combat, or is this being treated like fresh slate, full board?
Were you approaching stealthily? Because then your movements would be halved.
Then let me control Z that. From there, would I have a clean shot?
Not a clean shot. It would be disadvantage.
What's in my way?
Trees. When you were in the thicket, it wasn't as bad. Now that you're outside of it, you're not able to see as well. Oh, wait, hold on. Which one were you targeting? Sorry, were you targeting this one?
The acolyte.
Oh, then no, yeah.
And I'd be
there's
shooting.
right.
I'd be shooting between the trees.
And me.
Well, from that distance, it's actually not relevant, because if I was hiding, that would be advantage versus disadvantage. It's a straight roll regardless. So let me confirm the distance real quick, because I don't want to muck things up.
Alrighty.
right. I'll move him the remainder,
Okay.
because it's not gonna change anything.
Alright, straight roll.
And let's see if this works. Huzzah!
Whee!
12 to hit.
It hits.
Okay. That'll add normal damage plus.
How do you
I'm gonna attach favor. Well, wow, damn. Okay.
Remember,
me add
it was
the- let me
actually
add the
at
D-
one hit point.
All right, let me add the D8 just for the extra from Dread Ambusher. I just want to make funny number go boom.
There you go. Just now you
16
can
points.
describe it.
Like pretty much, they're holding up whatever symbol was used to break, and then, like, in that moment, it's just bolt straight through any open source to hit something vital to just bring them to the ground, and they're just out.
As you
Not gonna go
take
too
your
heavy on
shot,
that.
that acolyte just drops immediately. Yami, you don't even see the arrow or the bolt.
Oof.
You just see the acolyte drop next to you.
How'd
As
this
you
get
look
here?
down, you would see the bolt protruding.
Yep. How did this get here? What the hell?
And from Dread Ambusher, I get a second attack as part of my attack action.
Alrighty.
So I'll target the zombie closest to Ceres. Would I have a clear shot on that?
You would. Hold on. No, you would have disadvantage. You're talking about this one, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, no, this tree over here would be in your way.
All right, and would that be cover or disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
I'll target the one that's near Yami then.
Alrighty, this one down here.
Yes.
Alrighty, go ahead.
All right. Uh, 11.
Hits.
Throwing that up.
He rolled 11.
Throwing the D8 up.
Ah.
14 points of piercing damage.
Took me a minute.
That hurts.
Now, my question is, would he be down with that level of damage?
No.
Then my bonus action hand crossbow attack is also being utilized
Okay.
for a 15.
It's gonna hit.
And that one has no additional modifiers, so just 8 straight damage.
Alrighty. The zombie is now looks as if it's missing parts of its limbs, its arm. It's part of its arm has been shaved off. If you've been stabbing at it, you see gushing liquids oozing out,
That will conclude my turn.
and it is still standing. Ceres, take it away.
All right, zombies. Is she still alive?
No, she is dead.
Okay. Missed that part. Where is the most danger?
Probably the zombie that's trying to hug you.
No, I'm gonna go towards this little clump down here. I think I can, with all the, let's see, that's 5, 10. Actually, before I do that, is this like difficult terrain? This part off the path?
Seems
Yeah.
like there's a large rock.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
what
go
I-
through the rock. Yes, you'd have to either go around or climb it. It is a big rock.
You could reasonably go around it. Same movement.
Exactly.
Can I?
I mean,
Eh,
if you don't want to, you can climb. I don't think you have a climbing
Okay.
speed.
No, I go there. I'll go there. I'll go here.
Alrighty.
I think that's all my movement, because off the path is difficult terrain, right?
No, you just had to go around the rock.
Oh, cool. I will step up. And I'm going to stabbity stab stab.
Certainly, go ahead and try.
Stab. Or maybe not stab. Try
Just
this
make sure
again.
you target it before you click to stab.
No, I refuse.
Okay. I tried. It's gonna hit.
Yay! And I'm gonna bonus action stab with my offhand dagger.
Alrighty,
Maybe.
go ahead and try. That
Oh,
hits.
that also hits. Yay. And I think what's going on here? That's not right. That should just be 4.
Alrighty.
Let me roll damage for this.
Alright, so 4 points. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That is the end of my turn.
Alright. My turn. And this one is going to attack you. It's going to make a slam attack.
I'm invincible.
Yeah. A 13 misses, correct?
It does.
Well, damn. Actually, I think it just misses. Nope. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong number. Still had a ways to go. Alright, that is the end of its turn. That's weird. My light should be dead. There we go. So, it's my zombie turn again. And with a movement speed of 20 feet, 10, 15, it is...
Come on and slam, and welcome to the...
Yes. I love it. Let's see. Hey, crit.
You rolled a crit?
I rolled a crit.
Holy smokes.
So that's
Thank
gonna
you,
be
Dice.
If only they don't make digital dice. But as said,
We need
check them
fanfare.
out. POTR, 10% discount code. Plus, you'll be supporting us. But, Fennec, you're distracting me here.
I'm sorry.
Goodness. Because Joan just took 6 points of damage. I mean, Sarish just took 6 points of damage. Just saying.
It's
I think
fine.
that's important. It's because it's probably going to be the last bit of damage I do today.
For her turn, can she put in user code or promo code POTR and get 10% off her damage?
No, she cannot. Because that only works with Dice Legion dice.
Right, I'm done.
Now, it is your turn, though. So you can't be done.
Okay. So Fennec's still hiding away in this little building. So he's opened this when I think with the last time we left time, he opened the door and just like shut it. Like, what is in this room with him or at all?
It's an empty room.
Okay. So he'll explore because he doesn't really know. He doesn't know what's going on outside because he's kind of avoided all that. But he's gonna. That was 20 feet of movement, so I still got 10. Can I open this door?
You certainly can.
He's gonna move into the door. Is there anything that is searchable that's gonna give anything about where he is?
Nope. It's an empty house. Empty area.
Okay. All right, so he's gonna go up this door, open this, same thing.
Alrighty. Go ahead.
Yep, he opened the door, so he can't technically get into that room, but like he's gonna like poke his head in.
Alright. You can use an action
Just like a
to
quick
search.
Yeah. Do you like he's just looking for anything general, so perception over investigation?
Perception. If you're just
Okay.
glancing over, it would be a perception check.
Yeah, he's just like he's not looking at anything for anything particular. He's just scouting the area. That's a 7.
It's a room, and it's made of steel.
Okay. Okay. That will actually end his turn because he doesn't know what's going on outside.
Sounds good. Mech, take it away.
All right. Well. Seeing this thing right in front of me. What else do I see? Can I see through the trees? Can I see Ceres right now?
Currently, from where you're standing, let me see what your passive perception is. No.
Alright, I'm gonna bash that one in front of me.
Alright, go ahead and try.
19 hit.
I would say that hits.
5 bludgeoning.
Alright. Noted. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that'll be it.
Now, what is the range on your Warhammer? 5 feet or 10 feet?
5 feet. Oh, so sorry. I won't even move.
It's because it's not your turn.
Oh,
Alright,
shit.
let me move you up.
Yep.
I just want to double check.
I was zoomed out. I didn't catch that. Sorry.
Alright, so this one here is going to move up towards Yami, and it's going to attack Yami.
Yes, sir.
So, welcome to Slamtown.
Slamtown.
Alright, you're not going to believe me, but I rolled another crit.
Hey,
We don't believe you.
That's okay, I still rolled another crit. And this time I'm dealing 11 points of damage to Yami.
alrighty.
I can tell because you have a really big smile on.
I do. 2 crits in a roll.
Come
like,
on,
somebody
come on
might
now,
die.
give us a little smile.
Somebody might die tonight. I'm sorry. It's just, if I keep rolling 20s, like...
Well, somebody did die, the Acolyte.
Too fast, too soon.
That's a different joke, and I'm not going to make it in because it's in poor taste.
Fair enough.
They already.
So, Yami,
Curse
you took
word.
11 points away?
Yep.
Alright. That is the end of my zombie's turn. And Yami, it is now the start of your turn. So you get this zombie slam to the face. How do you react?
Alrighty. So last game, I also believe I had a spiritual weapon up here.
I believe so.
So, yeah,
believe you also made it into something strange.
Of a hand. It was a hand to slap because I was trying to knock her out before 11 hand picked her off, but so yeah, it was just a hand.
Alright.
So I'm gonna move her as my bonus action. I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon right here.
Okay.
I don't have nothing to put it there, so just figment of the imagination. And would that also give me advantage?
No.
It's
Okay.
not a creature taking up the space.
Nope. I was just asking. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to move it there and then smack him with it.
Go ahead and make your attack.
Ready? Do. That will be a. Oof. Does a 14 hit?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Alright, so for damage, it'll be. Ooh, max damage. 8 plus 2, so 10.
10 force.
I thought you just said 10-4.
Oh, no. I thought you said that too, actually.
Alright, and you said you were targeting this
Sure.
one, right?
Yep, and then. Is he still standing?
Yes.
So with my main action, I'm gonna look at him and give him a grin. I'm like, huh, not bad. And I'll stand up to this, and I'm gonna swipe at him with my great sword. Hopefully that hits. Cause then does that hit?
Yes. Yes,
Ooh.
it does.
Jesus.
Zombies don't have a very high AC.
Well, 6 damage.
How do you do it?
So once my hand goes behind him and just slaps in the back of the head, and the minute he like kind of like looks around, I'm swiping at his chest, just chopping him down. I'm gonna look back at Mac like, man, that's like a what? Like my 5th one? How many you got? And that'll be my turn.
A gentleman never tells.
Speaking of, hey Mech, I don't know if you got enough of this, but from the last game, I'm gonna attack you.
Awesome.
Just figured I'd throw that out there.
Yeah, man, go for it.
Think I'll get another 20? Not a 20, but I got a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
That's going to deal 2 points of damage to you, sir.
Okay, day, got it.
And that one's turn is over. It is now this one's turn. And it's going to move its 20 feet here. Can't do anything. This one here is going to move 15 feet and attack Joan. I'm Ceres, sorry.
Can take it.
Good.
I'm at least as good of a tank as Mech.
Oh, snap, okay.
Oh, that was... I thought I had the 20 and then I got a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, a 5 is going to miss, clearly. So, I'm done with that turn, and it is the top of the order. Do you need a minute to discuss?
Kill the zombies?
Yeah.
Short version, Ceres, do you want an out option?
I have my out option. It's stab these.
Yes, but there's
Okay.
3 of them around you, ready.
Yeah?
All right.
Okay. There it is.
Alrighty.
Oh,
11.
actually,
If Mech can
Real
clear
quick.
a room of mooks, I can clear a couple zombies.
real
Okay.
quick, Squiggy. I need to roll a concentration tech for the spiritual weapon since he was
Spiritual
hacking
weapon.
it.
No,
Yes, go ahead.
spiritual weapon is not concentration.
It's not?
It's
It is
not.
not.
No? Really? What the hell? Sorry about that. I really I do apologize.
Yeah,
That was for a minute. Okay, wow. All right,
Alright.
sorry about that. I really thought it was concentration. Wow.
All right. I'll mosey on over here, and I'm gonna target this one near Ceres.
Alrighty.
He'll
That
steal
one will
faster.
10 to hit.
10 hits.
So 10 points of pierce.
Alright. It's still standing.
Bonus action. Come on, do it again. 12,
hits.
which by now I know hits, and 10 points pierce.
It's broken down and in the process of decaying, but it's still on its feet.
And that will be my turn. Action, bonus action, movement. Done.
Ceres, you are now up.
Huzzah! The slaughter commences. I'm going to attack the one that I was attacking previously.
That's gonna hit.
And bonus action stab.
And
More.
that was this one, correct?
Am I still targeting it? Yeah, it's this one.
Okay. It goes down with that stab.
You go, Stabitha Christie!
In that case, I will move on to this one. And give it my bonus action stab. Yeah.
Nice.
Boo.
Nice. Just ping the one that you targeted?
It's next one in line. I'm just
Okay.
rolling them up.
Yep. Nice hit. Keep that up.
I'll try.
I appreciate it.
And that's my turn.
Alright. It is this one's turn, so it is going to attempt a slam attack against you. Come on, 20. Now, a 14 is going to miss.
It is.
And Fennec, you are now up.
All right. Fennec is going to make his way to the door, leave this household nice and tidy. There's my 30. He's going to come outside. And from my line of sight, I believe I can see a thing. And he's going to be like, oh, shit, what have I been missing? Let's see. What's the distance? He will come out, have a huge shock. That zombie's 70 feet away. I think I actually hit. Yep. He is going to. He is going to firebolt the one directly diagonal from him at max range. This one?
Alrighty. Target it and go ahead and try.
Believe I targeted that. Yep, I did. Did I? Target, click, firebolt, attack, normal. That is gonna be a 10.
It's gonna hit.
Hey! Damage. It shouldn't, but it does. That's gonna be 3 points fire damage.
Ooh-wee.
How come I don't get any really cool animation? Blows things up.
Part of the reason is possibly because most of those effects are now upgraded or updated to apply for Foundry 11.
Gotcha.
I have not ported us over to Foundry 11. We can discuss that over the break. But for now, is there?
Oh no,
anything
I know I've
you
seen it. I was just wondering if there's something on my end. But backing in, that is end of my turn. So Fennec kind of exits. It's like, oh, I've been missing stuff, and just kind of instinctively
This
knowing
might
zombies
be
are
a
bad.
swear counter. That's what I'm
I
thinking.
correct.
It's okay. Like I said, we're not PG-13. We try, but we're not.
Just
Mech, you are now up.
Okay, this thing needs to get out of my way. Because it sounds like chaos everywhere. 10 to hit?
That hits.
Alright. 8 damage.
Alrighty, noted. It is still up, but it's looking kind of wounded.
Alright. Alright, yep. That'll end my turn.
Okay. Yami, you are now up.
Alrighty then. So, bonus action, spiritual weapon here.
Alrighty.
I don't know if I have control.
You more than likely do not.
But yeah, so I'll use my bonus action to put it there, swing at him with that. Where'd it go? Sorry about that. 1 second. I'm gonna make my attempt now. A 6.
A 6. That is gonna miss.
Alright, so after that, I will move here. Actually, that one's dead, right?
The one's, which one?
The one directly in front of me, the skull here.
Yes.
So would I be able to step over the dead body on it?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my 25 feet of movement to go there and swipe at the one directly right here from Joan. I'm gonna look at Joan like, ha, you can't outdo me.
She looks into your cold dead eye. She looks at you with the cold dead eyes of a shark.
So I'm assuming that
12 hits.
that'll just be 8 damage.
Alrighty, noted.
Oh, that's my
Still
movement.
standing.
Yep, I am finito.
Alright, my guys get a turn. So, this first guy is going to target Mick.
Yep.
There we go. Attack. Normal. I don't happen to suppose a 10 will hit, right?
Nah.
Darn. I didn't think so, but still. Zombie next. This one here is going to walk forward. And with advantage is going to attack Ceres.
Advantage? No.
Yeah.
The flanking.
Oh no. Advantage.
Did it help?
Yeah, I just hit. I rolled an 18.
Mm.
So that's going to deal 5 points of damage to you.
Everything's fine.
And then it's this one's turn, and it is now going to attack a wild Yami.
How wild, Yami.
Seven's not going to hit, right?
No.
I didn't think so. All right, Levin, take it away, buddy.
All right, real quick, audio check.
Yeah?
Hear you loud and clear.
All right, 10-4. Thank you. I'll target the one next to Ceres's left.
Alrighty.
Natural 1.
Womp womp. That's funny.
But yeah, that's pretty bad. So bonus
Natural
action follow up.
With a 9? That's still a lot. Damn.
With combat, yeah, it's still going to miss.
Natural 1 is an auto miss.
Otherwise, it would have hit, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
That'll hit too.
So total 7.
Alright, and you were aiming at this one, correct? Okay.
Sorry, it didn't carry over.
He is dead.
All right, thank you, and apologies. Levin is going to... He's going to move 15 feet to the side, and that'll end his turn.
Alrighty. Ceres, you're up.
Which one looks more hurt?
You want to give me a perception check?
Okay.
One looks more dead.
With a passive glance, you would notice this one's a bit more ragged.
Going for that one first then. And I'm going to stabby stab stab.
As always, you can try.
Shank, shank, shank.
Shank your boo. Nope.
Grr. Let me stab.
Alright, 8 points of damage goes through.
Oh, joyous.
It's looking rather worse for wears.
Indeed.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes. Going to attack it again. Maybe. It doesn't like my offhand attack for some reason. I assume that hits.
Yes. That'd be a very good assumption.
And that's 1 damage because it's my offhand attack, so it doesn't get the +4.
All right. It's barely alive.
As is my custom.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Fennec, take it away.
Alright. Bonus action. Actually. Okay, run here. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna have to flash this. That's 30. I'll stay back here. Do I have line of sight on this zombie? The one that was originally attacking?
I gotcha. I'd say yes.
Okay. He will. This. He will. Where'd it go? You will cast a chill touch on it.
Alrighty.
Touch. Normal. That is a 17.
Oh, that's a lich slap.
That's gonna hit.
Right? Damage. Normal. That is 1 necrotic.
Super effective. Super effective.
Yes, Levin, the lich slap.
A mum.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, sir?
Cry in a corner. That would that be an action? That will end his turn.
It would be
He's-
an action, sorry.
Yep, he's kind of running down the pathway. I can't quote a movie, can I? Is that copyright?
I think you got
Quotes
like
are fair
5
use.
I think you got like
I was
5
gonna say he's running down the path like help is on the way, dear, and just launches the necrotic touch.
As a reminder, folks, at home, mechanically, losing your dignity is a free action.
I would argue that I am adding to my dignity. Thank you.
Mech, it's your turn.
Oh, God. I'm getting frustrated with this guy. It sounds
Are
like
you
there's a
sure?
lot. It sounds like a lot is going on, and I am like just doing nothing and just farting around with this guy.
Sounds about right.
Ah, come on. Okay. At this point, any of those spells would be a waste, because I already smacked him a bunch of times, so let's smack him again. 8.
Just hits.
Ooh. Lucky break. Alright. Another 8 bludgeoning.
Alright, it is barely alive.
Oh,
Or
my God.
unalive.
Undead, unalive, undead again.
Mobile.
It's barely mobile, I like that one.
This damn
It's
thing's
almost
gonna,
unalive.
this damn thing's gonna make me
Power.
smite him.
Was there anything else you wanted to do?
No, I should have just smited him. I'm done.
Alright, Yami, take it away, bud.
Seeing the unalive guy still not unalived, I'm going to use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon there.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna try to swipe at that one.
You can
Mech will
certainly
try.
try.
Yeah, Mech looks like he's struggling, so
Sweet. Ping where you're trying to move your spiritual weapon.
right here.
You have enough movement to move it there, right?
Yep, 30 feet.
It only moves 20 feet.
20 feet. Oh, so in 1 second, we'll run that back.
There we go.
So give me 1 second. Yep, right there, perfect.
I think that's where it was.
Yep, that's exactly where it was. I just want to make sure because I counted it, but I'm not. Oh, I had to be sure.
All right.
Yep. So that,
did you make your attack?
yeah, it was 16.
That hits.
4. Wow. 3
Yeah,
damage.
minimum
4.
damage is going to kill it. It's at 1 HP.
Yep. So you're gonna see a hand come up and just smack the living heck out of this thing. Just I pity the fool. But yeah, that'll be that for my bonus.
So Mech, as you have been going tit for tat with this zombie, you see a hand come out of nowhere and just scoop up your kill.
You know what? I'm. Thank you. I'm grateful. It was getting annoying.
Yami, was there anything else you wanted to do?
Yep. So for my action, I'm still gonna attack this one that I was originally attacking with my greatsword.
Alrighty, go ahead and make your attempt.
Alrighty, may the swords be with me. Whew, 11.
That hits.
Alright, so let me roll my damage. 8 damage.
Oh, that does it.
Alright, yep. So as I look back to send I point like, hey, go take care of that guy. And as I'm pointing, I'm gonna just come around and just swing my sword. Like as psych. And like, oh, you thought I forgot about you? And just like hack him down. This is fun. And I'll end my turn.
Good.
So would you say you forgot about brains?
I'm having a great time. What about you guys?
This one is going to attack Ceres.
Ceres is aware that she's doing all the heavy lifting.
Ooh. Hey! Crit!
So excited!
Right?
It's funny. It's only on Jones.
10 points of damage.
Okay. Still standing. Still standing. Coughs
That's-
up blood.
That's the end of its turn. Levin, you're up.
I'm gonna go with my standard 2-piece on this one.
Alrighty, go ahead.
21 will hit for a total of 7 pierce.
Yep.
Bonus action, same deal.
That hits.
For 10 pierce.
It is barely alive.
And I'm gonna move one step closer to the fallen body of the acolyte and end my turn.
Alrighty. Ceres, you are up. And you are not looking so well, are you?
I mean, she doesn't really know how she looks, but she feels kind of crappy.
Definitely
She is-
understandable.
Going to stab a bitch, though.
Go ahead and try.
Okay, so this isn't Yami. No, I'm kidding.
Are you sure you're kidding, though?
I'm going to try and kill the zombie.
Alright, go ahead and try.
Something that doesn't look alive.
But what if I'm dead inside?
Well, you still look alive.
Opinions.
So all about the eyes, Chico.
Like a dead Oreo.
Like a sword
That-
arrow.
What, there are
That's
living
That-
Oreos? Yes, that hits.
That is an image.
Alright,
Is it
Joan.
still alive?
Joan, Ceres, you have been getting attacked non-stop by these things after being brought down and hit so many times. How do you do it?
She just goes into this sort of like. She usually is very like. It's a little bit dance-like. She does this sort of like pirouette spin, and even though it's a dagger, when she hits it across the neck, it's right like up against the hilt, and the head just sort of pops off. And then she'll spin around and bury the second dagger in his chest for good measure. And then just stand there like, everything's fine. That was fine.
With that spectacular ending, you are now out of combat.
Immediately, I'm looking at Joan like, are you good? Do you need any help?
No, I'm fine.
Alright.
I'm fine. I got this.
I'm also
picks up
dropping
her
my spiritual weapon.
Levin is scanning the area to see if there are any more hostiles.
Give me a perception check.
Oh god. I'm gonna
23.
Without consulting or looking through any of the other structures that are around, there appears to be no other threat.
Yeah, this is an immediate area check, not a thorough
Yeah.
check.
So, as far as you can see, there are no more threats.
Chris will wander away.
So looking at Ceres, I'm gonna assume she looks very beat the hell up, so I'm gonna use one of my spell slots to cast Healing Word on her.
Alrighty. So, Joan, Ceres, are you willing to be healed?
Stop a healing word. I mean, yes, please heal me. But also, I'm not aware that you can stop a healing word.
Well, I think it says willing. It depends on the wording.
Nope.
Does it?
Nope. A creature of your choice that you can see within range regains it
No,
regardless.
I retract that. I apologize.
Yeah.
You're gonna take this healing! And as I say that,
you're just
yes,
gonna
Lord.
take it.
I'm gonna roll a saving throw.
So I'm gonna cast that. I still have 2 more spell slots left, so that'll be 6 healing for you.
Yay. She doesn't look as bad.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna like, ugh. I'm like, yeah, you needed it. I'll take that as a thank you.
She's gonna walk.
Knowing Ceres.
She will step over towards the acolyte, and she will start to kick her head.
Well, hold on. And I'm kneeling down to check out that symbol that the acolyte used.
Alright.
I understand it broke apart upon their usage. I'm just looking for identifying features and if they match the crystal that I had picked up in the train.
I was going to say, Levin, this necklace, this pendant looks very familiar to you. In fact, the broken part of the crystal resembles the one that you found.
So, red crystal, twin dragon symbols?
Yep.
Are you done?
Fennec, Meg, how many you guys got? I think I got like 6 of them.
Just one more thing to check, and I'm going to check to see if they have any Karnathi iconography on them besides.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Alrighty. 18.
Alright,
And
so,
he's only doing this on a preliminary that, like, the nation of Karnath is typical to employ undead as part of their military force.
you aren't able to find any sort of connection to Nation of Karnath.
Alright, I'm cool with that.
But on that note, we are going to hop off for a quick 10-minute break. So, we will be back. I'm going to see what else this group can get into next.
Oof.
Shenanigans.
Hopefully nothing.
Yeah,
Everything's fine.
Wait, that place with the buttons and the goofy stuff on the walls?
Alrighty, those. If we have an audience, catch you in a few. are back, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully we have some degree of an audience. If we don't, well, start watching us live. That's all I can say there. We're good. Plus, the more feed we have, the more banter we can get. That's what we need, more distractions from the main storyline. So, before the break, you have eliminated the 6 zombies that were attacking, and mostly focusing on Ceres mercilessly. And your benevolent GM had gotten at least 3 crits during that combat, which is more than I've seen this entire campaign. So...
Or you'll ever see now.
Don't bring that bad juju this way. Leave it with you.
It's your
You still got a
juju.
long campaign. Don't jinx it, man.
So, short of Levin investigating the corpse and then of the corpse of the spellcaster, and then Ceres going on and I believe kicking the head repeatedly of the dead body. What would you guys like to do now?
So
I'm gonna hold up the broken symbol to Ceres and Mech, because you're the closest ones to me. Do you make anything of this?
We recognize it?
Give me a history check. Mech, yours would definitely be at disadvantage.
Okay. Well,
Amnesia bot, go.
8.
Alrighty.
Ceres isn't looking up. She's still kicking her head. It's like, thought you could kill me, you stupid bitch.
Okay.
Just kick,
Understandable.
kick.
I want to look at Fennec. Like, Fennec, where you been? I killed half of all of them. Where were you at? How many you got?
Fennec will kind of like hunch over, like hands on knees, hold on a second, just like spit out a mouthful of blood. I leave you for 5 minutes.
What happened? I thought we were killing things. Does Fennec look hurt?
He spit up a mouthful of blood.
I'm casting another spell for Healing Word. I'm like, Fennec, I'm gonna pat his back like, come on now. You tougher than that, boy. And I'm casting Healing Word, so I will use my 3rd spell slot. I have 1 more left. So I will roll that now for you. 5 healing points towards you, buddy.
Okay. He'll kind of like stand up straight, kind of stretch his back, like, oh. He's still like a little bloody. What happened here? Why is she kicking the dead? Why is she kicking? Ceres, why are you kicking him?
We killed them, they came back up, and I guess she's still killing them. She doesn't know they're dead.
It appears she has a sour spot for the person that assaulted her.
Right. I'm pretty sure I will come up here. And are you still showing that symbol when me and Fennec get to you?
If you made the approach, I would have proffered it to you if Mech didn't take it.
Okay. And DM, would that be a regular roll or disadvantage for me as well, since I do know?
Disadvantage as well.
Okay. And it's a history, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so I will check that. I got for disadvantage, I got 19.
You when you were spending time in the library, checking out, reading, you just so happened to pick up a book once about cults. And this kind of seems familiar. You can't place the entire name, but the name Vol stands out.
So I'm gonna when Levin pick holds it up to me and I'm looking at it, kind of expecting it. I'm like, I think this actually kind of looks like something familiar. What was it? I'm gonna trying to think, rub my head, something with Vol. I read it one time where Mecha and Fennec, what was that? Vol. Something about Vol. That's all I have though. I'm not sure. Have you ever heard anything about that? Such a thing? Vol. At the tip of my tongue.
General knowledge. It wouldn't hold up under much scrutiny.
Did you get that off of one of the farmers?
Oof.
Who were you directing the question
What?
to?
Not to what Mech said. A real quick, Fennec. Yeah, your background is also with a cultist, so that probably be another reason to know it too. All right. I'm surprised Fennec doesn't know this, but.
Well, I forgot. I have a hostage. I'll be back.
Wait, hostage?
Go to the house.
What?
What were you all doing?
What? I went to a room. I followed the guy that attacked me, and there was 3 of them.
God. Do you need help?
No, it's fine.
We should probably accompany him.
I'll go with him. Come on, Mech. I know you need a hand before. I'll give you another one.
Be careful and send a shout.
I'm gonna like just mock Mech like, oh, I know you needed a hand.
It's
I'll
that
give you-
door.
I'll give you 2 more.
Yeah, just things were creepy. Dead, not dead. Oh, this is weird.
Alright.
Let's see if my
Saris.
hostage is there.
Saris, Fennec, take a break. I'll keep watch.
Done.
Still angry. She's trying to like crush the head into mush at this point.
Even Fennec's eyes are like kind of bug-eyed, like, whoa.
Give me a strength check, Saris.
I feel like everyone's just ignoring you. Like, just like, this is happening in the background. Everyone's just like, the elephant in the room, paying no mind to it. Like, I forgot something in the other room. I gotta go.
You know it's off when Fennec has to side eye it. Like, hey,
He
is
wasn't having a side eye. He was just kind of like a, whoa.
yeah, like, is anybody? You guys just ignore her? Yep.
Saris, real quickly, give me a strength check.
The what?
Strength check.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's to the tune of how long it takes for her to sufficiently crush Skull.
Pretty much.
Doesn't
It's gonna
matter.
take a while.
A while.
She will devote the time necessary.
Noted. Inevitably, you will hear a sickening crack as the skull eventually caves in. But how much time are you willing to put into this?
How much effort?
Time.
How much
Time.
time?
How much time will it take to turn her head into a pancake?
About 15 minutes. With a 2, about 15 minutes.
Can
Yeah,
I give
sure.
the help action?
No, and I like the idea that he's like Mech's gonna bring back a hostage, and there's gonna be this frail little elf girl stomping someone's head into mush.
With all
Sounds
its dead
about
friends around. With all its dead friends around.
Yeah.
Again, that's awfully dapper of you.
Well,
Okay.
Hey.
Fennec is gonna not be hiding behind Levin, but kind of like behind him, like kind of watching, like, ooh, ooh, oh, ooh. After every kick or blow.
Sirs, if anything from getting into a couple of fights has reminded me of anything, you might want to apply the force along the jawline, pretty much at the hinge, if you want to start getting a crack.
She pauses for a second. Thank you. She slowly, gently nudges the head over to one side with her toe, then lifts up her foot and starts heel smashing along the jaw.
Should have worn a helmet.
it would.
Some
me-
people need to de-stress.
Where's Mech at?
I'm in the room with my buddy over here.
Oh, so you're questioning him there, you're not bringing him to there?
I'm just gonna drag his ass out. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick him up.
Well, you gotta
want-
get him conscious first.
I want to know if he was gonna be conscious enough to see us bring him to Sarah stomping that person out.
Well, let's find out. Is
Well,
he
currently
awake?
he is unconscious.
He is
Okay.
he is unconscious. I will lay on hands.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'll lay some hands on him.
As you restore, how many points are you giving him?
Give him fucking 1. It's all he needs.
Alright,
No
as you give
healing.
him- As
Just
you give him 1 point back, he regains consciousness and he wakes up with a start.
It's okay. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. I need you to come with
And
me.
he's gonna back away, seeing this metal man approaching him.
Now, if you don't want me to hit you again, you're just gonna let me pick you up and take you over to some friends. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Don't touch me, you mechanized brute.
Do I have to hit you in the head and take you there the easy way?
And you're gonna notice he spits at your feet.
He's what?
He spits at your feet.
Oh yeah, I hit him in the head.
He is now unconscious again.
Fantastic. All right, we're gonna do this my way.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Drag his ass out to where everybody else is.
Well, yeah, I was with you, so I'm gonna help you drag him, like arm to arm.
Alright, so, with that, just give me... he is... What is your, You'd be easily able to drag him. So I'm just gonna have... I'm
Yeah.
not gonna have you roll the check for that. Plus, you got about 15 minutes for Ceres's, curb stomping to, finish.
No problem.
So you'd have the time to drag him.
So as we drag him over, I'm just gonna like weekend at Bernie's him and just kind of sit down because I see that Ceres is clearly going through whatever she's going through, and I'm just gonna sit him down and just prop him up and got my arm on his shoulder and just be like, just wait and see what everybody else does.
And I'm like,
You guys pull him over. I'm gonna double check. Is this individual that Mech has brought bound by anything?
Yeah, I tied him up.
Yeah, Mech tied him up.
I'm gonna double check to see how those bonds are, because I'm gonna make sure that his hands are behind his back and tied to his feet.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Okay,
hog
that-
tie him.
There you go.
Yeah, Levin's going to correct that.
And
Give,
once Ceres is done, she'll be like, much better, much better. And then
Mech,
she's
if
gonna
you-
sit on the corpse,
so
like on the chest.
So when
Mech,
he-
if you need to lift him, just pull by the rope here. It will be very uncomfortable, but he won't be able to exactly run quickly.
Oh, like a little people purse. Oh, that's awesome.
Well, it's not so much you lift his body off the ground, it just makes it very uncomfortable.
Ah, lift
And-
harder. Got it.
It's pretty much like if you have cuffs behind your back and they yank them
Yank
up.
you up. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at him and like kind of make sure he makes eye contact with me, and then look at the body that Sarah's finished crushing. Like look at the body, like the crushed head, and look at him like
He's
and give him
still
a like.
He's
Mhm.
still
He's
he's
still
still knocked
unconscious.
out.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
still unconscious. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna wait then. I'm gonna wait.
because yeah, Mech lay on hands to him and then
I will.
Knock
got
him out
upset and
again.
punched him.
Okay,
Is,
gotcha. I thought he was up. Sorry.
Is everybody calm? Everybody
Yeah.
good?
What do you mean?
Sarah's
He missed
sitting
the
on-
show.
Ceres is sitting on the chest of the corpse, catching her breath now.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Teeth
Stay,
on the bottom. Teeth on the
stay-
bottom of her heel.
stay in that scene. Stay in that scene. And I
She's-
slap it.
She's covered in
is-
blood.
Levin is going to take a sit at the rock across from where Mech is, and he's going to have a crossbow trained.
All right, this is
Okay.
good. This is good. I like this.
Wait.
And,
I'm gonna look at
Fennec,
Mech.
just look like a just look like you. That usually freaks people out.
Can do.
Yeah.
I want to
Oh.
whisper into Mech's ear, like, wait, can we do good cop, bad cop? Is this the time?
I think we're kind of doing that already.
Oh, no good cops.
Fine.
Actually, it's kind of good cop, bad cop, worse cop. Goblin.
I'm
Guy
gonna look
with a
at
crossbow.
Sarah. I'm gonna look at Sarah. I'm like, kill cop. Or-
Oh, all right. Let's see what we could do. And I slap the shit out of him for another lay on hands.
All right, go ahead. So with that, he'd be back up to 1 hit point, waking up.
I fill you with the Holy Spirit.
What have we
That was a
learned?
dream.
What have we learned? No, it's not a dream. I hate
You're
you.
still
I don't know if it's
here.
just me, but I'm sorry.
And you're
I
gonna
think it breaks
notice-
up. I don't know
What
if it's just me. I can't. Oh, you're breaking up on my end. I don't know if it's just me.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Yes.
A little
Alright.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to say that before that.
Nope.
You're very
no worries. Is that
choppy.
better?
No.
No, yeah, it's still breaking up.
All right,
We
give me
can
one
hear, we
second.
can get what you're saying, but yeah, it breaks up. I just want to make sure the audio can hear you too.
This technical difficulty is brought to you by Dice Legion. Go there and type POTR for 10% and get yourself a nice set of dice. They
And
also
listen,
have other
We have to blame
accessories.
Dice Legion.
And listen, the only
All right, can you-
difficulties about this is that you won't roll a 1. It's hard with Dice Legion.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yes.
All right. Sorry about that.
No, good. I just wanted
Alright.
to say it.
So, with that, he does wake up and he notices that his restraints have changed and he's in now a much more uncomfortable position. What are you doing? What do you want? He says as he's fighting against his bindings.
I mean, we came in to ask you questions, and then it was all crossbows and dead bodies.
I'm gonna look at him, point to the crushed head, and then point to Ceres's boot, and just give him like the little open eye nod, like,
He's gonna give you a confused look.
Cyrus will look at him and is like, do you want me to finish start on him next?
And I'm gonna point to her heel again with the teeth on it.
Somebody give me a intimidation check.
Um,
I don't know
Wait,
who's doing the
group
intimidating
effort?
right now.
I was
Is
gonna
it
say,
just a
I
It
was
could
gonna
be a
say,
group effort.
wait, I was gonna say,
It could-
I think I would have been doing an intimidation, but can I get advantage for Sarah showing her heel with the teeth in it?
I would say, I'm gonna say, give me a group intimidation check.
There you go,
Okay.
group effort.
Thank God, because I suck at these.
So it's just a normal straight roll?
Straight roll.
Yep, I got a 2.
Nat
Nice.
20. Nat 20 for 22.
Yeah, I'm the cuddliest.
20,
So far, 2 passes, 2 fails.
23?
Trust me, do not rely on me for this. 12?
Ouch.
Like, I'm literally making no efforts to contribute towards intimidating this individual.
You probably
are
don't even
going
know that
to
you're there.
Why are you guys even here?
The wagons. Remind him about the wagons.
Hearing the word. Are you saying that subtly, or are you saying loud enough for him to hear?
I mean, she's just talking to the group in a normal voice.
You mean the wagons that left this morning?
I'm definitely gonna give a solemn look to everybody, like, huh?
They left here this morning.
Yeah.
The wagons were assaulted not too far from here.
Oh. No. We took those wagons.
Took them where?
Like I said, we took them and then left.
So the ones that were burning were not the ones we're looking for.
Oh, that was just part of it. There were more. But anyway, we had a delivery to make, and now that's all I'm going to say.
Is it?
Care to explain why one of the people within this area decided to start raising corpses?
Fine, he's done talking. Cyrus will
No response.
slowly get up.
I'm gonna
Dust
like,
off her
like,
knees.
you know, I'm gonna put my arm in front of Cyrus, like, wait. Give him 5 more seconds. He has some time.
That's not going to work.
You sure you don't want this heel in front of your teeth? I would start talking if I were you.
Dear
Took it.
heavens.
Probably gonna kill me anyway. You killed all of my friends.
He's not wrong.
He's not
It's-
wrong.
We tried showing up to ask questions about the assaulted wagons, and we were attacked by individuals in this village. Can you please cooperate with us At least in the minimal fashion that you desire.
Considering the way that I've been treated and I'm tied, why would I?
You're tied for your safety and ours. I apologize if this is uncomfortable.
Give me a persuasion check.
I keep doing this to myself.
Yep.
You too.
Literally.
16.
Literally.
Bad.
That's not bad though. Come on, 11.
Listen, if you're asking about the carriages, yeah, we raided them. We took one or two, and then they're gone.
Hmm.
Now, can you untie me?
Fine. How long do you want to take to die?
Ceres?
Told you were just gonna kill me anyway.
And I told you weren't wrong. You're not paying attention?
I have
Now,
a follow-up
now.
question.
Now.
Where would you go if we were to release you?
Release him.
Why would I tell you?
Because we had wagons that were attacked, and we might need to follow up on questions.
Wait.
If we kill him, that goes away.
A point at the guys. Like, you said you took 2 wagons?
Yes,
Why?
I told you we had a shipment we needed to make.
Of what?
Money. Provisions.
It was a raid.
There's
No.
there's no answer.
Yeah. I'm about to say,
No,
come
why-
on. You know better than this.
But that's an interesting point. What is he shipping that he needs the 2 wagons for?
I'm gonna side eye the guy.
As said, no response.
My apologies. In all honesty, you have my vote to you being released because wanton violence is not what I'm typically for.
Release him. I say he should fight for his freedom, like a true warrior.
You do
Fennec
realize it is an unfair battle. He has already been trounced. He has had multiple concussive blows to the head. This wouldn't be a fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna double look him over. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I can't hit a guy while he's already down. I'll leave the rest up to you guys.
Fennec will look at Mech. Our friend here seems to have forgotten how to speak. I think you should hit him again in the head. Jog his memory.
Like if
You would, shortling.
Oh. Okay.
Mech, you're a soldier. You know better than this.
No, I'm all for letting him go.
I will-
I cannot hit him in the head again. I think if I hit him one more time, that's gonna be it.
I will walk over to him, crouch down in front of him, put a hand on his shoulder, and say, "Hey, we've been friends for a long time now. I think you could do me the honest favor of just answering a few questions for old time's sake. It's been a while."
Let's see. So let me give that wisdom saving throw.
Did he? It's a DC 12, so I'm not exactly excited for this, but
We're all low level.
hmm.
I said you used a spell. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she used charm person.
Oh, okay. I was all right.
Forcibly trying to change him from hostile to neutral.
18, and he knows that he has been. I believe. Yeah, he would know that you would cast a spell on him.
Yeah, he would.
Yep, charm
You
person is
horrible
exactly like
witch.
that.
He rolled a what? 18?
18. 17 plus 1.
Of course. He did.
The knowledge of the charm spell is that when the spell ends, if it doesn't take effect, that doesn't apply.
Okay.
Although it is still obvious that she cast.
I mean, yeah, I believe it's a verbal and somatic.
It's still obvious.
spell.
Yeah.
So,
Well, why don't we ask him what the hell they're hiding around here and where they're keeping it at while we're here?
Do we have to ask? We have the run of the place now.
I know, but it makes it faster. It's just instead of looking. And honestly, I'm not against letting him get away as long as we're cooperative.
Look, could one of you, and Levin's gonna motion for a huddle.
Okay, I'll come close.
I'm in the middle.
Stay here. I'll be right back.
Look, we could make this a simple affair, and if he said that they took 2 wagons, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Release him, tell him he can take 1, because obviously that's all he can take with him, and we let him go on his merry, and we either follow him or we just leave him alone, bring the other wagon back, and report back to Ramen.
Let him get away. I don't know about that. I say we follow him.
Single person with a wagon, that's why I presented the options.
Yep, my vote is to follow.
I don't feel like following.
We do have to
You're
make the
having this-
report. No, I called for a huddle.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you're not having this conversation. How low are you talking? Because he is going to try to eavesdrop.
We're in a
We
huddle,
would have,
trying to be
we would have
whispered.
moved around like 30 feet away.
Okay, just
Enough
checking.
where he's in sight, but not enough to hear us.
No, I don't
Us
think we should
just-
follow him neither. It's going too far down the rabbit hole. We don't know where he's gonna go.
Also, it's not going to be terribly hard to track in the future.
I say we nip the bud now than later, but it's up to you guys. I'm gonna look at
Oh.
Fennec. What about you, Fennec? What do you think? You're a grown man now. What do you say?
I say we waste him.
Oh, that's all right. I'm gonna put him into one of these houses in a minute and set it on fire.
Cyrus, that's excessive.
Is it?
The home could still be used by other people.
No one's going to live here.
Do you see the spider webs? This place hasn't been occupied in quite some time.
Still,
It could be, but it could be rebuilt, and some of the material is still usable.
So look at the house.
I actually
I
agree.
mean-
If it's burned down, that's less the thing.
I mean, I think the house is plenty useful as kindling.
I agree
So
with.
are the trees. It's excessive.
If
Why
we-
don't we take both? Why don't we take both the wagons, put him in the back of one, and bring him back to town?
Also an option, but he would fight us the entire way.
That's fine. Mech can hit him again.
He is very tied up.
Mech, what's your call on this?
I don't want to kill him. If I wanted to do that, I would have done it in the house.
So it's a catch and release, or we take him with us back to Road?
Either way is fine.
I say we take him back. I don't think we should just let him go unless we're following him.
Can always
Cyrus,
be leverage for more payment.
Cyrus will at this point break the huddle, go over, and roughly frisk him.
At least gag him so we don't have to deal with his incessant whining the trip.
It's alright. Me and Mech will keep him on the ropes since.
No. Just gag him. Keep it simple for everyone.
He can sit next to him.
Upon an investigation of him, Cyrus, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Because he is going to be causing resistance. He's not going to willingly let you search him.
That's
as much
alright.
as you can when you're hogtied.
Yeah, I'll be also using his shirt to clean myself and wipe the blood off. Kind of like rub the sole of my foot against his back to clean off the grime, that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
I'm using him as a wash rag.
Alright, so, with that, you find another one of those symbols that Levin had just showed you. Were shown to the group.
Same exact one.
This one's not broken, but also, for those of you who are magically inclined, you can give me an Arcana check.
Please and thank you.
Okay.
I'm proficient in Arcana, so if you don't mind.
I'm not, but I got
No, that works.
Never mind. I'm just gonna let that ride.
I got a 19.
Absolute
Without
garbage. I know
utilize-
nothing.
Without utilizing a detect magic, there's no magical aura that you can sense from it at all. It seems like a regular
Symbol.
pendant.
Don't need this.
Get your hands off of that!
I got a 19 for mine.
Or what?
My lady will have a problem.
Your
She doesn't
lady.
like when it's defiled by impure hands.
I can show you impure hands if you want to keep running your mouth.
Fennec,
Oh yeah, you keep running your mouth, shortling.
I'm gonna put my foot on his throat, and with my
Panic.
roll of 19 with the Arcana, what would I know about that?
Like I said, you don't notice any sort of aura coming off of it.
Oh, that was just for the. Alright, so I'm gonna put on my foot on his throat, like, you be careful the way you talk to him.
Give me a strength check.
And I'm gonna be holding back not to kill him, but a
Oh,
16.
he does only have 1 hit point, so you might lose consciousness again.
I'm not gonna, like, try to kill him, but I'm gonna make sure he feels the pressure.
You're stepping on an injured man's throat.
Yeah, but enough to not kill him. I would know my own strength.
I would argue step,
I
not
didn't-
stomp.
I didn't say kill. I said unconscious. There's a difference.
Yeah,
When
you might
wake up from injury.
accidentally blood choke him.
That's all I'm saying. So give me a strength check.
It was a 19.
It's all. You rolled a strength.
Yeah.
And roll up.
We
I don't know why I didn't
Alright.
go to Foundry.
Well, hold on. D&D Beyond, he rolled a strength save.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me re-roll that. Thank you for calling that. Let me connect this to Foundry as well. Thank you.
Please and thank you. That would be helpful. Which is weird because you just rolled an Arcana and that worked.
Yeah, actually, I don't know why that didn't. Oof.
might have
fuck.
been a refresh.
4.
Yeah, I'm refreshing my page too.
Yeah, I had to refresh.
4.
Yeah, 4.
He's unconscious. You weren't able to control your strength well enough.
Damn.
Enough, all of yous. This one, he's mine. I'm running it. You know,
Levin,
I didn't kill
Levin
him.
is
I
going.
didn't kill him.
Levin is going to pull a rag from one of the other bodies, and he is going to firmly but gently gag this person. Just enough where he's like being able to bite on it, but not enough where he can get words out with any sort of like coherence.
Alrighty.
All right, that solves the problem of all of you being foolish. Can we please?
we
I
stop
don't think
him.
it hurt him.
We
Much.
stop him from being
Let-
dead.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to. I didn't know my own. I'm sorry.
He is currently unconscious. We can carry him without incident. Can we please leave?
Who do we think this lady of his is?
Wait.
We can ask questions from people that are in the know that aren't here.
I do have something to say. I would rather search this area before we leave without searching any of the houses.
I already
Oh, boy.
did. We're good.
Every single one?
Close enough. Not enough to say that would be something.
Yami, you do realize this was used as a stopping point, right? This wasn't a permanent residence type of thing.
Well, now
Well,
I
it
do.
could be.
Never mind. Let's get the hell out of here.
Well, we need to get the 2 wagons.
Let's get the wagons and then get the hell out of here.
We would also have to make sure that we have animals to carry the wagons, to pull the wagons.
As a slight correction, meta-wise, he had said the wagons were no longer here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not carrying him. That's
Then, as my correction, I'm going to do a brief check to see in what directions the wagons would have been pulled.
Mhm.
Just as part of the report.
Do you have a compass on you? Just so that you have a general directional heading. Otherwise, give me a survival check.
Also, can I argue that I do have the regional thing where I can just know regions and stuff like that? What's my... Hold on, give me 1 second. My background.
Doubling of tools here.
1 second. I'm gonna get that.
Is
What's
the sun out?
wait, what's my background?
Is it a
I
cloudy
said-
day?
Yeah, the sun is out. It is not a climate. It is
So you
not
have
a cloudy day.
You have an excellent memory for maps and geography. You can always recall the general layout, terrain, settlement, features around it. You can find food and that doesn't matter. So,
Right.
but yeah, I have like a
Mech's not
basic.
functioning.
Low on the survival,
This.
so I'm gonna just say I'm not gonna bother looking up at the sky. I'm just noting the direction and informing the rest of the group.
So you are able to find tracks, but like I said, you're not exactly sure which direction it's heading currently. You can take the time to figure it out. It wouldn't take you very long, a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I'll pull away from the rest of the group and carefully determine a general direction.
All right. You notice over the course of 2 to 5 minutes, you are able to find that it's going to be the tracks are leading in a northeastern direction.
So if we were north of Baron's Keep, that would put it towards Hathril as the closest available. Or Dragon's Crown as a potential. And those are the only two that come to mind in terms of, like, locations. If they're taking it somewhere off the beaten path, I wouldn't know.
Yep, so you guys would be somewhere around here-ish. So you saw that it was heading northeast. So you have the Bear Woods, the Bears.
Oh, I
Wood.
thought we had taken the south path to check.
Oh, have you? Sorry, if that was the case, then I'd correct that. So then you would notice that it's heading not towards Rote, but in this direction.
Gotcha.
So more towards the Bears Woods.
Alright. I'll return and inform of the general direction. Right.
Right,
So-
I'll take the hostage. Since half of you want to kill him.
He stopped being a hostage. He is now officially a prisoner.
He's dead weight. I'll carry him.
Alright. Let's make our way back.
Alrighty. Now I do believe that you had left your carriage friends not too far away as well.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we
it was
can- we
like,
can take a ride here.
yeah, it was a several minutes walk.
So you would be able to make your way. It wouldn't take you much longer to get back, even with your dead weight. You find that the ship is still there, or the coach is still there.
Fantastic. We don't have to
And-
walk back.
The driver and his sister at the end of their picnic. They had just finished eating.
Don't mind us. We're just nothing to see here.
You guys look a little worse for wear. What happened?
It was a firefight.
Well, that does not sound like a lot of fun.
Oh, it was a blast. Literally.
I thought I heard a commotion. Figured it was safer to stay here.
Good call.
So, where are you off to?
Back to road. We have to make a report.
And looks like you brought an extra passenger, huh?
Mick turns around. It's my friend Steve.
Oh,
Trip's going on his tab.
I don't believe you, but sure. He's welcome.
He gets drunk. He acts crazy. This is for his own good.
So, I was gonna say, you're gonna tell me that he tied himself up like that.
Oh yeah, he's amazing.
He's gonna kind of just shake his head and roll his eyes and just be like, well, okay. If you say so. Alright, all aboard. And he will clean up the blanket and the rest of the food that he and his sister were eating and start boarding the coach. And once you are all on board, he will make his way back to Rote. I believe you guys had traveled, again, several hours out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we took the safer of the routes.
Alrighty. Are you taking the same way back?
Well, I mean, this guy's driving the carriage, so kind of his choice.
There you go. With that, your trip back to Rote is uneventful, and you are able to get there safely without breaking down. You are now back in Rote. And now, for the suit that was ordered for Fennec, you gave the Drunken Dragon as the inn where you were staying, correct?
Yep.
Alrighty. Just figured I'd check.
Is it delivered? Is it here?
You have to go back to the tavern to find out.
Right.
All right. Are we gonna take a break, or are we gonna see this through right now?
We could split for something like this. We just have to turn someone over to Ramus.
All right. I'm gonna go back to the inn see if my package came.
I'm gonna go back to the inn so that I can rest.
Too.
Did our drive count as a short rest at least?
Yes, you could use a short rest.
All right.
We
I'll head to the tavern. I don't have anything important else to do.
Alright, so far we have 3 going back to the tavern, or the inn.
Yeah, is Levin the only one turning this guy over?
That's what it seems like.
You got this, buddy.
Could somebody please accompany me?
Oh, sorry, I totally forgot about Steve. I'll come with you.
Oh yes, your good friend Steve.
Yeah, best buds.
Hey, well, if you ever need another ride, you know where I'll be.
We'll keep you in mind. Thank you.
He's gonna tip his hat off, or gesture as if he was wearing a hat.
If you leave, I'm just gonna say 11. Like, you know, they're a little weird, but at least it's helpful when we're doing shady stuff.
Let's get him over to Ramus. I'm not
With
exactly
that-
feeling comfortable with this.
Where would you be going to go find Ramus?
Where we left them?
I mean, we'll start in the area that we originally found him in and start asking around.
Alrighty. With that, give me a give me a persuasion check as you get there.
Matt, could you take care of that one?
I'll pick it. 4.
Probably better than what I would have gotten.
It takes a while. Like, you're looking around the area for about an hour. Nobody knows where he is. Nobody's seen him for a couple of hours. He was there since the crack of dawn, and by the time you got back, it seemed to be the end of his shift at least. After about an hour and a half to 2 hours of searching, you found that he was on his way to the Drunken Dragon.
Bloody.
Going back to those that are in the tavern, or on their way to the tavern, you would be seeing Ramus Durin and his fanciful leg, which he wears proudly, gleaming and mechanized to the degree that even each individual toe moves. and he enters into the Drunken Dragon, heading straight to the tavern, to the bar. Hey! One more round for everybody. It's been a hard day of work. And as you enter the tavern, you hear cheers from those who are around. Unfortunately, though, you did miss the free drink. What would you like to do?
This is debating whether she wants to bother with this at all. But remembers he's the payday, so she will sort of amble up to him, having sort of more or less made herself somewhat presentable on the ride in. It's like, hello.
Now, were you using Disguise Self when you met him the first time? Just to clarify?
Yeah.
Hi there. And you're not using it now, right?
Was I before?
Well, that's why I was asking. Did you say yeah?
I said I don't remember.
Ooh. Well, then I'm going to ask, would that have been something that Ceres would do?
Probably.
So we're going to assume that, yes, you had used Disguise Self?
If that's the case, upon seeing him, she would have changed into, I think, I vaguely remember describing, like, a young man kind of like in assistant's garb as her disguise.
Alrighty. So you would be returning to that form.
Uh-huh.
Are you attempting to do this without drawing attention to yourself?
I would have
Because
probably...
it is a tavern full of people.
Like, as soon as I saw him in the establishment, I would have, like, stepped outside and done it.
Alrighty. So, stepping outside to use Disguise Self. Not that you are being stealthy. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Cool.
And this is more on the lines of just to find out if people were around to see you. With that, you managed to find a lull in the the pedestrians who are walking about the city. So you managed to go, apparently, or appearingly, unnoticed.
Okay. Yep. And she's just, like, changed her face back to the young assistant lad that she was impersonating previously. I think she'd set herself up as one of Levin's assistants. That seems to be a solid go-to.
We're going to pause with you, though, for a second as you transform, and we're going to go back to Fennec and Mech, who are also... And Yami. No, Mech is with Levin, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Fennec and Yami, who I believe are also at the tavern, at the inn.
Yep.
So what are you two doing at this time?
Fennec's approaching, like, the head area, whatever it would be, like the reception desk or the bar or whatnot, asking if his package has arrived. Hi. Yep, down here. Hi, how are you?
Oh, and he's going to look down dramatically, because you emphasized it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see you there, sorry.
It happens. But anyway, I've been expecting a package. Fennec Black Shadow. Anything come my way?
Yeah, I think so. And he's going to go towards the back. As he goes into the back area to go retrieve the package, you do hear the sound of a bard playing.
He's going to inhale deeply. Like, kind of closing his eyes, trying to take a breath. Oh, why me? He's going to try and ignore it.
Alrighty. And Yami, what are you doing at this time? Yami. Are you on mute? So Yummy might have taken a nap.
We cannot hear you. And he's gone.
Hello, hello.
Well. Hello, we hear you this time.
Okay, all right. So I was on mute, but I muted myself, but you still couldn't hear me. All right. Yeah. So basically, I would be grabbing a drink, just going to the nearest rest like chair, open area, just grabbing a drink, sitting down, and just slugging in the chair like, and chugging my drink and ordering another one, because I am definitely tired.
Alrighty. It'll cost you a silver piece.
Give me whatever I need for 2 of those. I'll 2 silver pieces.
There we go, and he gives you 2.
All right.
Coming out from the back, he does have an elaborately wrapped box, and he presents it to the counter and slides it over to you. Yeah, this is here.
Excellent.
Now,
Thank you.
and he's gonna hold out his hand.
Here you go. I'm gonna pass out 2.
His
silver.
fingers wiggling. There, sir, it's 5 silver.
5 silver. Here, I'm gonna throw him 6. Take the extra.
Thank you.
It's 5 silver
And-
for him to move a box from one room to another.
I ain't a mail service here, kid.
Clearly, you are.
Understood.
But I guess you provided.
And he's gonna turn and walk away.
Fennec's not gonna finish. He doesn't care.
That was the owner, by the way.
Fennec's logic was if you accept packages, you are a mail service. All he did, and this is Fennec's eyes, all he did was bring the package from one room to the other. He didn't actually ship it or deliver it. He moved it from one room to the other.
It's alright, Fennec. It's alright, I covered it. Don't even mind him. Let's just get some rest as I finish my other cup.
Yeah, who let this bard back in?
And you are going to notice that he is drawing a large crowd of patrons. Many eyes are on him.
What does he look like?
Let me see if I have a portrait of him. He has similar elf-like features. His hair is a sky blue, and it falls gracefully down his back.
Okay.
His eyes are a gray color, and his voice is melodic.
Is he currently playing?
Yes, and he has many eyes on him.
How does the sound? How is the sound? Like, how is his playing?
He is a skilled musician.
Can I cast minor illusion to make it sound like it's horrific? Like it's like the high pitched screeching of the chords or the strings like that?
Second, let me actually just look up minor illusion real quick to see what the parameters are. Because again, if there is especially a verbal component,
There is not.
so that's a semantic, so you'd still be seen moving.
But would he? Because he could go in the crowd and not be seen?
You're a goblin in a city.
That's true.
Odds are you're going to be seen. Again, just because you're seen doesn't mean you get caught.
This
as,
is very true.
Ceres can point out.
Yep.
You notice that it has no effect.
Huh.
His playing is almost overwhelming your song, your sound.
Oh All those are harmful spells. I'm just gonna start booing. Boo!
Oh, well, jealousy is green, and green is you. And he's gonna just kind of dance off and continue playing.
And you smell like poo.
You can rhyme.
Ah. Like he is gonna make fun of him like that.
And you're gonna notice that people around you are shaking their head.
You can shake your heads all you want. Nothing I haven't experienced in life.
And without paying you any further mind, he is going to sinuously change to a different melody and start picking up the energy in the bar.
I guess
So back to
Fennec will just
it would be-
order a drink and sit.
it would be about at that point that Ceres would walk back in her disguise, hearing you booing at this bard.
Can I, upon seeing this, I want to like start to subtly move through the crowd and turn them against the bard.
Yes.
You can certainly attempt to.
Basically, start to like whisper, "Is like, oh, he's kind of off key, though, isn't he? Is he really as good as he seems to think he is? Seems rather full of himself. Hate to watch a braggart just brag."
Give me a persuasion check. I'll give you the choice. You can either take a higher DC or disadvantage.
Can I offer her help in that? Like helping with the room?
You cannot,
Okay.
because she's doing this without you knowing.
Okay.
Is it the
So
same?
which would you prefer, a higher DC or disadvantage?
I'll take the disadvantage. Can I add guidance?
Guidance is a verbal spell?
Yes.
You could certainly try.
Okay. This is persuasion?
Yes.
Yeah, I mutter a small prayer for Oladra to assist me in this endeavor.
Go ahead, but as said, because it does have a verbal component, anybody who's not paying attention to the bard is kind of hearing the casting of the spell.
Seems like anyone's not paying attention to the bard at the moment.
Well, there are some. There's people always watching.
Ew.
With that, you try, but you hear several people saying, he's been here for years, and honestly, he's the nicest person in the world. He gives to the children, the orphans. He helps out with the city. He's quite a good guy, actually.
The more I hear this, I stop and start asking questions about this bard's he helps orphans, he's a good guy. And I'm gonna take notes because I'm gonna follow up on this later.
Alrighty.
And then I'll just kind of when I'm done with that,
And
I'll look over at Fennec and just kind of shrug.
You'll have one other person who turns around and goes, he's actually been here pretty much almost every night for the last 5 years. It's when he came into the city. Never fails, he's always here.
And she'll just smile and take that in.
Jumping back to Levin and Mech, you guys upon finding out that Ramos is at the Drunken Dragon, what would you like to do?
Guess we have to go to the bar.
But we might have to turn this person in as a criminal proper. Should we flag down somebody for that?
Yeah, that should work again. Alright, just need a police station. Carrying a body.
You are, upon attempting to find a guard, you are very quick to find one. In fact, the surprising part is that you didn't see the black guard sooner. What's going on here?
Right.
This guy, all his friends, burned down a whole caravan. Here's your problem now.
We were ordered by
Pulling the-
Ramos to go investigate what could have gone wrong with a caravan, with a convoy.
The black guard pulls the gag out of his mouth. And what do you have to say about this? Guy's gonna respond. They killed them all. All of my friends.
Levin's going to roll his eyes. When we were sent to investigate, we were attacked on sight. We defended ourselves. An individual among them raised the corpses as undead and proceeded to continue attacking us. They
And
have
then the black guard
these
is
odd symbols
Sorry,
carried
go on.
among their persons, of which, and I show the broken one. This one was used to call the corpses back to mobility. And this individual, and he gestures towards him, also carries a similar symbol.
Allow me to have those for evidence, please.
If he's holding his hand out for it, he will give him the broken symbol.
Alrighty. And he's gonna start looking through. Ceres, did you take the? Because I believe you investigated that body.
Uh-huh.
Did you take the symbol, or did you leave it on his person?
Oh, I took it from him.
All right. So Levin, you told the guard that he had it, right?
Had.
Okay. Because upon investigating, he is not going to find it. Where's this symbol now? I need all of the evidence.
Then we would need you or an associate of yours to accompany us back to our place of lodging.
And he's going to call over a couple of black guards, and he's going to hand over the criminal. He is going to continue to hold on to the necklace. And in fact, he is going to put it into his satchel for safekeeping. All right, lead the way.
Right, it's a drunken dragon over on the east end.
And he is going to motion for you to walk along with him.
And Levin's gonna start walking, but he's gonna nudge Mech to follow in stride.
It's nice we got a guard. It's very dapper of us.
Levin is going to tell Mech, we're effectively under arrest. He just hasn't formally said it yet.
What? What did we do? Why?
Because the man just claimed that we murdered people.
Ah. He said he burned the whole fucking caravan down.
Which is why we are bringing him back to other authority figures and potentially evidence.
Well, that'll be a first.
Try not to let any of it get to you.
And it's on this note that we are going to end for tonight's session.
Well, I guess there's your answer for who's going to get arrested first.
Oh, hold on. Nobody's under arrest yet.
All of us?
We're being
Yeah, I was only
silently
cautioning-
detained.
That's the thing. I was cautioning Mech that we are effectively under arrest.
I don't feel arrested.
That's the funny thing about it.
Let it sink in.
Like, there's a reason
Oh.
Levin suggested, hey, how about you get you and your buddies to follow us back?
Yeah, that was definitely a good idea, though. It's going to be interesting when you bring guards back to see Ceres.
Oh God, he is a narc.
Oh, I'm already predicting chaos. That's not a hard
I
ask.
hope so. It's going to be interesting. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we have had a session and we've had an audience for this session. If we did, awesome, and I hope you enjoyed it. We will be putting this up online tonight, if not tomorrow morning, so hopefully those of you who missed it tonight can catch it tomorrow. Like, subscribe, check out Dice Legion. Awesome dice. I don't think we've said it enough tonight.
We can fix that.
Nice Legion.
POTR. Always got to remember that part. Alrighty, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night, day, whatever time zone you're at, and we'll catch you next time.
Nice Legion.
Duck.
Go there.